I hope everybody can hear me. Testing out my audio. Okay, y'all can hear me. Okay, great. Top commenter of the day goes to Young Boy Jay. He was numero uno. Jonelle was number two. Tay was number three. Here at four. And Sasha rounds out the top five commenters of the day. Shout out to y'all who came in early. All right. Y'all can hear me now. Hello, B. Jeffers. Hi, Donnie. He said he gonna be here but not active. That is fine. We love that. It's fine. All right, y'all. So let's get into NXT. Okay. Uh oh shit. Where did it go? Okay. First match of the night was between Noam Dar and Dijak. This match was actually really decent between the two dudes. Dijak did end up losing to Noam Dar due to Oro Mensa's involvement. Dijak was getting rid of him, and this allowed Noam to be able to take over and get the win over Dijak. So Metaphor and Noam Dar walk away with another steal due to interference from Metaphor. Okay. Um, in between there, we got some other matches. We got a match between Thea Hale and who was it? Was it Tatum Paxley she was going up against? Mm-hmm. Thea and Tatum was going back and forth. Tatum had cut a vignette earlier explaining her actions against Lyra Valkyria, which we all knew it was only a matter of time before Tatum turned on Lyra, but she made it pretty. She basically was like, she wasn't, the typical girl growing up. She didn't have all of this and everything like that. She idolized Lyra, and she talked about the other NXT champions from Asuka to Shayna to Indy Hartwell to now Roxanne Perez and everybody else who she could idolize, and now she's decided to now make herself into the icon instead of idolizing someone else. And of course, this didn't sit too well with Lyra. Lyra ends up coming into play at the end of her match with Thea's match with Tatum. So Thea and Tatum had a match. The match was okay between the two of them. Thea was getting some stride, and that's when, for whatever reason, JC keeps sicking that little influencer looking bitch over there on Thea. She keeps messing with her. And I'm not quite understanding what the issue was. Like, you've already made it very clear, hun, that you don't like Thea. Right? Ain't that what she said? I don't like you. I was never your friend. I used you. Cool. All right. But when Thea bit back and basically was like, okay, well, fuck you too, bitch. You ain't like that shit. So now you just doing everything in your power to try to break this girl. First, you tell her, that Andre Chase lost. Oh shit! I'm trying to clean my glasses, y'all. First, you went down because of her, and she was upset. And she was like, "It's all your fault. Why Chase you went down? And I had to come in and save it." And you thought that was gonna be the end of it. You thought that was gonna break her down. It didn't. Andre told her because they sat there backstage and they had a conversation, and she was just like, "Why didn't you tell me any of this?" And he was just like, "I didn't want to burden you. I wanted you to have your moment, and I knew that you could do it. I knew you had it in you, and when I saw the look on your face, you were screaming in pain, you were writhing, you looked like it was about to tap. I couldn't do it." So he said, and he said the same thing a few weeks prior. If you ask me if I'm gonna bet on Thea Hill for everything, then I'm gonna bet on that every time. And so they hugged it out, and she was just like, "Thank you, Mr. Chase, for always believing in me no matter what." And they hugged it out, and everything seemed right as rain. And here come the devil. This a life lesson for you. When you think everything going good for you, you got everything straight and everything is all right, that's when the devil come in and he try to knock you on your ass. But you got to be straight. You got to have your focus on. You got to have them bifocals on, and you got to shoot the devil out the way. You got to push him out the way, because he gonna try and take you off your game every time. Okay. In this case, JC Jane is the devil, and that little minion she keep using running around there. I don't know why she was dressed like a little 12-year-old school child. I didn't know who she was. I said, who is this new girl? Why are they introducing new people so quickly? What is going on? And it's Jasmine Nix, I think that's her name is. It sounds like a little influencer, like she a little YouTuber. Like she got a cool 60,000 subscribers on YouTube. And she just went to her first brand trip. And I'm assuming it was Tarte. That's what she reminds me of. So that's what I'm gonna always call her. She dressed like a she looks like one, like she fit the bill. For whatever reason, during this match with Tatum and Thea was on a roll getting ready to do her signature move. And well, JC moved the ropes that caused Thea to fall. Jasmine Nix got out the way, and Tatum was able to get the pin, and that cost Thea the match. Thea wasn't having it, so she dove head first out the ring onto onto JC, and was fighting. They had to send out the security and the rest to break them up. Lyra came in the ring and attacked Tatum. So they had to have an extra set of refs and security to go break them up. It was full anarchy and chaos out there during that particular match. Now we also got a match between Soul. Left my ass off Tarte. Them Tarte trips be something. Child, don't. Them people be going on them Tarte trips and be getting their ass toe up on them trips, honey. But anyway, Soul had a match with fucking Lola. Go say, as a wrestler, Lola's fine, but I don't like the way she presents herself, if that makes sense. She irritates me. I don't know any other way to say it other than she irritates me. Um she had a match with Soul, and for the most part, her and Soul was doing pretty damn good. But of course, Blair can't let it go that Soul beat her. And so Blair cost her match. And Lola was able to get the win. And instead of you, like, Lola's so confusing. Like, 1 minute she in the ring, she doing salsa and everything else you can think of. Whatever Latin dance she can do, she doing it. Or she showing half her ass cheeks in the ring. And then the next minute she fighting like she in the UFC ring. And it's just like, girl, which one is it, bitch? You can't salsa but ain't gay at the same time while fighting like you in a damn what is you doing? You not in the fight pit and in the middle of a salsa dance. You can't do that. You gotta pick one or the other, hoe. You can't do both. I'm sorry. It just look weird. And then she be the one that gets me is when people be when she wins, right? And they still be in the ring. She got the hip shake right in their face, and she's short, so she got to lift that 1 foot up. She got to lift that 1 foot up so that hip can move right, right? And it's just like, girl, what are you doing? What? She gets on my nerves. I'm sorry if that's y'all favorite. Kudos to you, bitch. But I don't like Lola. She irritates me. Then while she was in the ring doing her salsa dance in the middle of the ring, Natalia's face pops up on the screen, and her contour was strong with the force today. But we love that for her. We love Natalia. Ain't nobody gonna talk about it until she pull her titties out for everybody to see. Uh, Natalia came on the screen, and Natalia said, Lola, it's time for you to put up or shut up. She said, you said I can't hang with you, so prove it. In a ring in NXT Underground, first time ever, two women will compete in NXT Underground, and then you can either put up or shut up. And so, of course, Lola is stoked because this is her arena. This is where she thrives the most. You know what I'm saying? Now, the last NXT Underground, you could say that that's where Dijak thrived the most at. And you saw what happened with Dijak and Eddie Thorpe. So, I don't know, Lola. You might get over with Natalia and you might not. Now, Lola was talking a lot of shit too to Carmen Petrovich. Carmen was in the back. And I'm assuming, I didn't get to hear what she said, but I'm gonna assume she was talking about Natalia's match with Lola. Lola got an issue with Carmen. Carmen got an issue with Lola, whatever. Now, throughout the night, we saw some vignettes between Gigi and Ariana Grace. And Ariana was trying to teach Gigi how to be a lady, how to be classy, and how to dress like a lady without, all of the extraness. And, she wanted her to be demure, but still be alluring, right? So she took her to a dress shop. And she was like, I'm gonna show you what to put on. So she got her this beautiful green dress, which I love that dress. That green is my favorite color. And I was like, oh, that's pretty. Gigi went in there with some scissors and a bag and cut them ladies' dress up. I wish you would. I see you in the dressing room to put some clothes on that I have not paid for. And you gonna go in there and cut it up and glue shit to it and sew shit to it. You dirty bitch. You fuck that damn dress up in the damn. How you do that? And why? Why did you do that dress like that? Child, Ariana came out here. Ariana looking at her like she finna pass out. The lady, she came up to the counter, told them ladies that Ariana go pay for her. Ariana had 17 credit cards in her hand, asking them women if they take credit. Girl, if you gotta put a dress on that many cards to pay for it, you don't need to be buying it, child. That's a mess. That is a mess. But anyway, we got some more matches to talk about. So Tony D came out there to basically, because he ain't no punk bitch. Okay, he lost. He lost that stand and deliver. He took some time off to regroup, but he made it very clear that he was going to do what he said he wanted to do. He want the family to be on top, and they're going to take over. Well, No Catch Quarter Crew, or the No Quarter Catch Crew, is that their name? I don't know. NQC, the No Quarter Catch Crew. That's their name. Okay, so the ones with the Heritage Cup and Charlie Dempsey, Charlie Chocolate Factory. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory came out there and they basically do what they normally do, which is tease and bully. Sans, they real leader, Drew, he got pulled from TV, from outing himself. I'm gonna let y'all do with that what you will. They was out there, talking shit to the family, and the family didn't like that. They got the jaw jacking back and forth, and so Tony and them says, "Put up or shut up," and they start squaring up. Tony took that suit jacket off, which it was a nice suit, by the way. It was real nice. He looked real nice in that stripe. I like that. Anyway, took his suit jacket off. They got the scrapping stacks, and Luca was out there fighting. They was tearing some shit up. So they made a match for spring break-in. It's a 6-man tag team match. I kind of wish it was for the Heritage Cup, honestly. And I wish and I know the Heritage Cup gotta stay a cup, but I kind of wish they would make the Heritage Cup its own belt and just have the cup like Andre the Giant, where they put the names on the cup, but you don't carry the cup around. You know what I mean, Jay? They got like a belt to represent the Heritage Cup. I think that they should do that. Because I would get tired of carrying around that heavy ass cup everywhere. Every time I come out there, I got to carry it. Oh no, honey. Oh, what is this? Have y'all seen this Snapchat of Kiki Palmer with Roman Reigns in it, sitting on the throne with a bunch of bitches and money around him? Is he in her next music video? Have y'all seen this shit? Y'all gotta see this. shit. Look at this. Why is he in there? What is going on? It's just bitches. It's three bitches and it's four actually. It's four bitches. He sit on the throne with no shirt on. This the finest I done seen this man look in a long time. It's some regular clothes. But they got gold bars and stacks of rat money everywhere. What the hell kind of this some Nino Brown shit? I'm telling you. I know they got that man playing some type of Nino Brown character in her music video. That's all right. That's all right. It's for a movie. What movie? That Keke Palmer is in? I'm gonna Google it. Keke Palmer. New movies. 2025. That's like 2025. Let's do a little research. Do my research. My research. Okay. Oh, they ain't got nothing on here. Keep your eyes on me. Eyes on me, apply that pressure. Love upon it. Okay. Keke Palmer is supposed to be in a movie called Good Fortune, and Aziz Ansari is supposed to be in there with her. Seth Rogen and Keanu Reeves co-star in Ansari's feature debut, which has returned to work after being shut down after the strikes. When was this? In January is when they was talking about this. This should be done shooting by now. I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna find out where he at. I had to go peep that. Did you see it? Oh, Nicole told me to check her ID. IMBD. Keke IMBD. IMDb. Sorry. I can't talk today. I can't get nothing done today, child. Okay, let me look. Let me look. Keep your eyes on me, apply that pressure. Get it what you will. Okay, so this is all 2023, but yeah, I need an upcoming. Oh, Sister Act 3 is in pre-production. Sister Act 3. There's a third installment to Sister Act? Damn. Okay. God's Unknown. A CIA team is dispatched to investigate a Central African warlord believed to have supernatural abilities as a part of growing political religious movement. That's some crazy. I'm watching that when that come out. That sounds crazy as hell. We don't went off script. we don't went off script. I'm trying to find out. Let me show y'all what I'm looking at. I'm trying to find why Roman is sitting up here looking like the finest Colombian drug lord you can find. Okay, we gonna get back to NXT in a minute, I promise. Apparently, Good Fortune. It's Good Fortune. They ain't got the plot for Good Fortune up there, but they say it's an action comedy. Okay, so if Roman is starring in Good Fortune, then that would explain the picture that we're seeing, because he would be some type of mobster, drug lord, kingpin type of character. So did I call it when I was calling the man Nino Brown, Jared? Didn't I? Everybody told me I was crazy. They said, why you calling him Nino Brown? I told y'all that man been Nino Brown and Victor Sweet for the last 4 years. Okay. Come on now. I should have been making t-shirts with that shit. All right, y'all. So we gonna I'm gonna be done messing with y'all. But Roman look good, y'all. Somebody got it's. I'm so glad it's a stylist on set. I'm so glad because Roman can't put on no nice clothes to save his life. The Rock had to get him together for Jimmy Fallon when they was on there together. Cause he just
If you want to call it that.
he looked nice. I mean, for him and his style, it wasn't bad. You know what I'm saying? It was better than what he normally gives. So I will give him a free pass for that. And it was more fitting of him. You know, like The Rock had on a dress shirt and some slacks and some shoes, and he looked nice in that. Roman had on all black. He had a black t-shirt on, a black jacket, suit jacket, and he had the pants. They fit. Everything fit. And that's what I can't stand. And when you got the money and you can look decent, like you don't have to go and be very fashion forward like Seth. It's really really simple to just pull it together, and especially for a dude, y'all can wear the most minimalist shit and look hella good in it. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, let's get back to NXT. So the boys was fighting on NXT. Ridge Holland went up against Joaquin, okay, and Joaquin was trying to avenge his friend and partner because Ridge Holland accidentally broke his hand. Now I told y'all last month when Sean Spears popped up and Ridge Holland decided he wanted to leave for a little bit, that all of a sudden you're gonna start seeing Sean Spears pop up around, and Ridge Holland is gonna continue to be dissenting into this madness. And I'd be damned if I want to write y'all, because during this match, as Joaquin and Ridge was wrestling, Sean Spears stood right outside looking at the match, watching and smiling and cheesing. Make no mistake, when Ridge Holland finally breaks and he actually becomes the monster that Sean Spears wants him to be, they gonna join forces. But this is only the first phase because everybody in revealed, and I'm not gonna tell y'all everything because y'all got to watch. You got to watch, okay? I will tell you this: what's happening in NXT with Sean Spears and Ridge Holland is a direct correlation of what is happening on the main roster with those cryptic texts and messages. All of that is linked together. I put my money on it. Now, if I'm wrong, I'll come back and be like, you know what, y'all, I was wrong about that. I don't think that I am. I think all of those coincide with each other. I really, really do. Just go with me on that and just make sure you keep that in the back of your mind as things begin to unfold on all three shows. So you have to watch all three in order to truly get the full picture of what's happening here. Okay. But Ridge Holland did pick up the win over Joaquin, you know. So Ridge Holland got the W and he brushed past Sean Spears all mad and shit. I don't know why he was mad, but he was upset. He was pissed. Okay. Now, Malik and Idris had a match against AOP. That's it. That's all. They had a match with AOP. AOP beat them. I don't understand why they had the match quite to be understand. Like, I will say this: what I'm really getting sick of is watching Malik and Idris always get served up to the new tag teams that come in there. It don't matter if they big or small. Like Malik and Idris never get to do anything. They don't get to go nowhere. And even if they do get a challenge or get the titles, they don't get anything in the process. They all end up getting taken out in the end. They always be the ones who are putting over somebody. They never actually get put over. And even when they're handed the opportunity, that opportunity is not for them. It's for the person that they're going up against. It is happening so often now that you can pretty much tell what it is when you see it and how it's done. And I'm just like, I don't like that because I feel like Idris and Malik are great. They are so athletically gifted and they're very good individually and as a tag team. They are amazing competitors. Character wise, they could use a little bit of work on their character. I am curious to see how they operate as heels because I feel like if they had a little bit more work under their belt, they probably would fare better. But I'm gonna tell y'all this. I I want better for them because they deserve better, in my opinion. And as long as they've been in NXT, they need to turn heel a little bit, get their feet wet in that heel pond before they get brought up on the main roster. I don't want them to get brought up and then they get lost like Apollo Crews has, like you see with Cameron Grimes, like what's happening with Ashanti the Adonis and with Cedric Alexander, which I'm pretty sure that will all change in the near future. But y'all get what I'm trying to say. I don't want them to get lost. I want them to be seen because they can be. You know what I'm saying? It ain't even Wednesday, it's Tuesday. I will drop it for you, Kenny Ken, because you're asking. Sir, let's go to the next match that they actually had. Okay. So I didn't get to hear what Dragonoff said to Ava, but it's tomorrow. Tomorrow is the Wednesday live. Today is Tuesday. Girl, Kenny's a mess, y'all. Anyways, y'all, so look, what had happened was
Period. It's because she loves me and my birthday is next weekend.
so Dragonoff had a match. I can't even see to turn the damn volume up. Okay. Dragonoff had a match, and he pretty much was like, I'll take on anybody, come one, come all. All of a sudden, it was just a speed rush of people coming out. I saw Eddie Thorpe. I ain't seen Eddie Thorpe in forever. I said, damn, where you been hiding at? The
The
I
fuck
look.
seen
going
that
on?
on Instagram. I said, oh my God, not the
Yeah.
locker room.
So they
I said, not the locker room right now. Listen, I had like
give me an apple.
tequila to kill ya. I'm sorry. I
I
don't
can't
really do
word.
that shit. But I was sipping it tonight.
What's the matter?
I know you said you had
What are you
steak.
stepping on? What are you looking for? Your actual thing is up there.
Mm.
This I'm married to a grown man child. Anyways, hey Kayla. Anyways, so Ilya called for an opponent. He was like, I want to fight today. I don't care who it is, but I'll fight anybody. And well, Javon is the one who answered the call. And I said, huh, this is going to be interesting. And it definitely was. Now, if you don't know who Javon is, Javon is a high flyer style wrestler. He's very quick and fast. He's very young. He's only 19 years old, and he has been tearing NXT up as of lately these last couple of weeks. But if you want to see what he really has been doing, you can go on over to NXT's.
I thought they were calling him something else. Am I crazy? Am I going crazy? I swear they were calling him something else.
Hold on. I forgot the apple.
I gotta go back downstairs.
For what?
My mom will pull the car from that way.
What happened? She broke something else. I'm mad at her. She broke my cup.
Not the cup. Oh my God.
She did.
Was it the Starbucks cup?
No, it was my Rugrats cup.
Oh, that is party foul.
Rugrats cup. She broke it,
European
and I
bottom
was so
jacket.
mad at her. I was like, "Why would you do this? You broke it. You didn't even say anything. You just broke it. So mean."
Cause why are we sitting at the bar, right? We're vibing, you know, cute. And these motherfuckers are gonna play country music. Stop it. Get out.
What's
You're
wrong
not
with country music?
everything because he killed the vibe.
You're horrible.
He was talking about dancing in a bar. I don't fucking know.
You're terrible.
I said, who put this shit on?
I can't with her. Yeah, Kayla, you're late, but it probably wasn't your fault. I didn't have this set up on time. I literally got finished watching it and then went on ahead and came and got live. I didn't really um have it set up so it would do that. So you're not alone, babes. You're right.
Hey, Kayla.
This is some wild shit.
I don't
Anyway,
even know what's funny anymore.
I can't with her. So I'm calling the boy Javon. Javon, Javon had to match with Ilya, and it was a good match. They really did a really good job in that match. I mean, Javon, he was holding his own against Ilya, and if you can do that, Ilya's one of the hardest people to fight in NXT. If we're being fair, yeah,
That
okay.
man is 5 foot. I'm as
No
tall
matter
as this
how
man
tall he is, baby, he is not an easy feat.
I will beat that man's
You ain't
ass.
gonna do nothing.
Yeah, I bet you I will.
You ain't gonna do shit. She said, not me looking at my pile of clothes and folded two things and was like, oh, nope, that pile too big. I'll do that tomorrow.
Honestly, same.
Nicole, please.
I'm gonna beat that man up.
So they had a good fight, but Ilya ended up winning. Of course, he was gonna win.
Boo.
And he was awaiting his opponent. And we got to hear a couple things. Number one, we know that Lyra, Tatum, and Roxanne will compete for the NXT Women's Championship. Now, after Tatum, cut her promo and Lyra and her was fighting each other, they asked Roxanne how she felt about the girls going at it, and she was like, "Girl, I don't give a shit."
She rolling that title's going.
She was like, "Girl, I don't care about none of that because it don't have nothing to do with me." She was like, "I got my championship. If they want to kill each other and beat the hell out of each other, that's their business. It don't have nothing to do with me." And she was like, "What's Ava going to do? And when is Ava actually going to do her job? Like, she doesn't really do anything anyway." So Ava walked up, was like, "Oh, I don't do my job. Okay, girl. Let me start to do my job today." So what we gonna do is put your little ass and then her little ass and her little ass. It's gonna be 3 mini-me's in a match. Triple threat for your coveted, championship, since you hold on to it like it's a little teddy bear. Mm-hmm.
You know what I would do?
No, because it's full chaos with you, and I don't
I'd
trust
give
you.
it to Tatum and then see you later, goodbye, Roxanne to the main roster.
I see. I'm with you on that, and I never thought I was.
Yeah, I agree.
I would never give Kitty. I would never give her props on nothing because every time she say some ignorant shit like this, it end up happening, and I can't stand her for that particular reason because she done this 3 times before, and they done did this shit. Okay, now
Hmm.
I told Jared when I was watching this, and I was like, they should fuck up the team and give it to Tatum.
Yep. Yup.
Full
Yup.
chaos, give it to Tatum. Um, and not
Nurse.
necessarily for Lyra's
It's
sake,
your move, Sean. Are you pussy?
but it's
Give us
it's to
what we
shake the
want.
table a little bit in NXT. I don't mind Roxanne as a wrestler at all. Heel character work is typical. I mean, she
A little
she
too
learned from her
typical.
mother and father. I mean, CM Punk and AJ Lee pretty much gave them the path, So
They
because
done
that's what I
birthed her.
see when I see her.
Embarrassing.
She gives a lot of AJ Lee when I see her
A little
mannerisms,
too
when she
much.
talk, all of that. It come across very cleanly, and I'm like, okay.
Well, it's not clean. It's actually a little sloppy, but that's just me.
Oh well, I mean that's just me. That's just who I correlate her with, but because I can't speak with nobody but myself. So,
Embarrassing.
Cora do it too. Fuck ass Cora do it a lot too.
Fuck
Does
her.
she
That's
want to wrestle or she just want to get surgery? What are we doing?
Well, Cora got it. She got a knee messed up. She had
Oh,
ACL tear. She ain't got nothing fixed.
I
She
don't
tore that
follow
at
that
a
bitch.
house show. That's why she ain't been on TV.
Mm.
But that's what happens when you go under the knife so much.
Now,
Eventually, the
see, you
knife
ain't
starts
right.
to
You
come
ain't
in
right.
after you.
You shut your damn
Mm-mm.
mouth. You shut your
Because
damn mouth. You don't say that.
Bad business.
I just
Terrible.
say, put the scalpel down.
That's not why she's out.
But you know what? Maybe it'll work out in her favor. She might get the fifth surgery free. So maybe that's why it's a good time to tear it
Are
now. So
they
it's covered.
are they doing a tournament for this new title or not?
They
Are
should.
you drunk?
I'm gonna say this:
I told you
if
I
they
was
do a
drinking
tournament
tequila.
for this, if they do a tournament for
Kenny
this
T.
title, I'm gonna need the matches to be over 5 minutes. Because when the
No,
men get tournaments, they be
It's
having
not going to be a tournament.
matches.
there doesn't need to be a
It's not
tournament.
going to be a
Give it,
tournament. They're crowning it that night.
She talking
give
It's
about
not.
it,
the NXT North American champion for the women.
Oh, it's probably going
give
to
it
be.
to
Oh, you know,
Fallon.
it's Sean. I'm not necessarily worried about it.
Give it to Fallon. Yeehaw,
I'm
bitch.
just saying, I'm gonna need because when the men get tournaments, they allowed to show up and show out in every match. I'm gonna need the women to be given the same luxury and not no 5 minute doohickeys.
I gotta drink water.
They haven't had to have a women's tournament except for the tag team titles, and they had longer matches for those
Well,
girls.
the break. I'm talking
Damn,
about
you
the
know how
breakout
long
tournament
ago that
specifically.
tournament was for tag
The
That's why I said they
titles?
breakout,
haven't had any.
well, they had people in the breakout tournament. This one that shouldn't have been. A lot of them people in the breakout tournament shouldn't have been in that tournament, to be
No.
honest,
Yeah,
in my
Lola was
opinion.
one of them.
About 90% of them people was not ready to be on TV like that, to be on the breakout tournament. So I think that's why those
They're short.
matches
Who
were
won that
short,
shit?
because
Lola?
not a single one of them a
Yeah,
lot, I want to say
I'm
maybe only
disgusted.
two of them folks should have been in there.
that were prepared to be in it. Kaylani was prepared to be in it. Um, oh fuck, I don't even remember the breakout tournament enough to go
Yeah,
back that
I was
far.
not
That's
I was
okay.
not
I do.
interested.
The girl with the swords.
That's
I
Carmen.
like
Yeah,
her.
yeah.
She was not,
They
she
had
should have been in
Carmen.
there, but I like her.
It was Kaylani, Lola.
I wouldn't have gave it to Lola. That's just
No, she wasn't ready. I don't care what nobody say.
I don't want to hear all that shit. It's giving
She
Jennifer
wasn't
In
Lopez
ready.
it.
the other wrestler.
And Izzy Dane. I think I'm
Izzy
I
should
forgetting
don't
not have
even
been
somebody.
in there.
remember her. That cat face lady
Am I
bitch that
forgetting somebody?
was Kiana?
Was Sol Ruka in it?
No, she was injured still.
No. No,
Damn.
she wasn't injured yet.
Yes, she was. During this
Damn.
past breakout
Damn.
tournament, she was.
Damn.
Hold on. Hold on. Y'all taking me out the gate.
That tournament wasn't that long ago, y'all. That was like in October.
I know, but it was boring, so I put
It
it out
was
of
long
my mind.
enough. Shit.
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
was
look at
not.
I
wrestling have
can't
a lot
remember
going on. You act like
yesterday.
we just watched the
So
shit.
Ruka
Wrestling
was
is
out
like
for
we've
nine
been like
months.
5 years.
So Ruka was out for
Y'all
like
know it's
9 months.
crazy.
That tournament was not 9 months ago.
Does Tyler Bate really date Sol Ruka?
That's the word
Yeah,
on the street.
That is wild.
they went to the Hall of Fame together
That is
too.
so crazy.
Who?
He dates
Who's
everybody
dating
down
Tyler
there.
Bate?
Honestly, I see it. I see it.
Sol Ruka.
Okay.
It makes sense. They both so
The tournament
Mm.
I was
started on October 3rd. That was last year. What the hell did you think we was going to
Mm.
When did Soul go down? She wasn't in the tournament.
yeah, she went down I want to say early 2023.
She must have went down hard because
Some apple. Thank you.
She went down like almost
I would
I
say
think I want to
apple
say like
juice.
either a week or a month after Nikita went down.
So, Kaylani, Izzy, Ariana, Brinley, Carmen, Jada, Danny, and Lola were in the
Oh yeah, Danny Palmer.
and Brinley replaced Jakara because Jakara wasn't medically cleared to compete.
I would have give it to what's her name? uh, what the fuck is this girl's name?
We just said all the
Kaylani's
names.
There we
Kaylani
go.
went up against Ariana,
There
Carmen
we
went up
go.
against Lola, and then it was Kaylani and Lola in the end, and Lola won. All of these matches,
That
the
is sick
first
work.
round of these matches, they were beneath 5 minutes.
Oh, that's
And
terrible.
mainly the ones that were really low were the ones where the people were heavily inexperienced. So Ariana Grace and Brinley's match was 2 minutes and 56 seconds. Carmen and Jada's match was 3 minutes 38 seconds. Izzy and Kaylani's match was 4 minutes and 52, and then Danny and Lola's match was 3 minutes and 59 seconds.
It's give divas a chance.
Kaylani and Ariana's match was probably the longest match in this entire tournament. It was 7 minutes and 35 seconds.
And now compare the men's breakout tournament that they had.
I don't know what you're trying to prove here, but sure.
Yeah,
In the
because
first
it's
round, all of the matches of the men's tournament were under 5 minutes. Matter of fact, they were actually lower than the women's tournament. They were under four
Whoa.
minutes. The
Wow, that's
longest
surprising.
match in the first round of the tournament was three
I need
minutes
some
and
Girl Scout
35 seconds, and
cookies.
that was the match with Miles Bourne and
I some
Obafemi.
bitches.
In the second round, there was no match over 5 minutes. Riley Osborne went up against Lexus King for 3 minutes and 43 seconds. Obafemi went up against Tavion Heights for 4 minutes and 10 seconds. In the final round,
Tell me
Riley
on
Osborne and Obafemi fought for 9 minutes and 45 seconds.
Wow.
I have not seen
okay.
Tavion Heights since then.
All right, so I was just trying to understand like the issue.
I don't know. I don't know.
You want to know?
Oh, I want to dance with somebody.
I did not know they were the same. Okay, so then I'm okay with it.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you gotta be. That's why you gotta learn before you be loud.
Mhm.
Nicole, please. Oh my god. Okay.
With somebody.
I forgot about both of them tournaments. I honestly didn't care about either one of them.
Oh my god, look at the two black men on the screen. Love this. Love this. Happy Black History Month, guys.
Go to sleep, Kenny.
I'm not tired though.
Are you still outside, Penny?
No.
No, she got
It
home
was the
drunk.
early night.
We love that.
I
Kenny
was
is
trying
like she is such a youthful king because girl being tequila drunk in the middle of the week is some wild
What?
shit.
it's only Tuesday.
Girl,
Girl,
That's a lot, girl. I
it
right?
don't
is
like
only
you.
Tuesday.
Be out here. You be just out here, just doing everything in these streets.
Tequila drunk on a Tuesday?
I
You know
can't.
what? I'm gonna say something that might be controversial, but I'm gonna say this. I see where Bella gets it from.
Mm,
Oh, you
I
petty
learned
as
it from Bella. What do you mean?
fuck.
My
Bunch of
cat's
pussy
always
pussy.
fucking pregnant. That's so gross.
That's some wild shit.
Yo, you know what's crazy? I haven't seen Bella in a minute. I think the
You haven't
neighbors
You need to
seen
got
get
her in
that
a
her.
cat
minute.
fixed.
I think the neighbors got her, to be honest, which fine. I mean, she's inside. Love that for her.
Y'all
I
can't
love
just
that
be
y'all
letting
just let
her
her
the fuck
roam,
she
and you're like,
want.
damn, I ain't seen her in a while.
That's
What?
she look,
That's
you did my damn
terrible.
She's
cat.
inside, so that's fine. What?
And you don't
Like,
even
what is
have
she
it. You
got
don't
going on
even know.
Homes? What is going
What
on?
if she got hit by a car or something?
Listen, that is Kayla's cat. That is Kayla's cat. Kayla wanted to
Kenny
move
said that is
Philly.
not my business. Out of sight, out
Yeah.
of mind.
I can't.
That's really so funny. You have no idea where this cat is at.
No, I
She
really
is
think
not
she's next door.
concerned.
I really do. Because the
All right.
neighbors be calling her everything. I just be like, what? Okay. Guess we're sharing a
You
cat.
know what? The neighbors probably let her get on the couch.
Probably, and good for them because she ain't getting on none of my furniture.
Trick and Carmelo were the last match of the night, and it wasn't
That
still
show
game
is
packed.
actually pretty good.
Now, in this match, They said that there was no escape. It was either pinfall or submission, which is not typical of a steel cage match. Most steel cage matches, if you escape, you win. Okay? Sir, having said that, this match started off a little slow, but it picked up towards the middle. Both of them was going at it, and Carmelo obviously bent the rules a little bit. Got one of them nightsticks from one of his security, and he was using it in the ring. Now, it picked up speed a little bit towards the end of the match, and he was able to get a chair. He thought he was gonna use it, but Trick hit that high knee and bust Carmelo right in his head, child.
Mhm.
And he got down there, pinned him 1, 2, 3. Trick Williams is going to spring break in to face off against Ilya Dragunov.
I know
If
that's right.
Trick Williams does not beat Ilya at spring break in, he will no longer be a part of the NXT roster. He has to leave.
Mm, give it to Trick and send Ilya up too.
I mean,
So the
that's what's
question
probably
is
gonna
he going to
happen.
win?
Yes.
I think he's going to win too. The smart thing would
You
be
know
to
what
let
I
him.
found out at wrestling training the other day?
Oh Lord,
I can do Trick's knee really well.
what was that?
Whenever I found out in wrestling training a couple train I think last Monday, I was like fucking around like after class and I was messing around with Dre, who's like
Mm-hmm.
6'3", and I was
That's a
like, I
tall
wonder.
bitch.
I looked at him, mind you, he's high as hell. So I was like, I wonder if I could hit the trick knee on you. He said, shit, let's try it, and I in fact could.
Oh, so you got hops.
Yeah, I can get him
Okay.
in the head if I have enough of a running start. If I don't have a running start, I can get him at his shoulder.
Okay, knees. Okay, Charlotte.
Mhm.
You mean Mandy? Mandy has the knees.
We
That
don't
is true.
associate with
Mandy had
her.
no. I will get Mandy have some good knees. She used them too much, but she had some good knees.
Yeah, that's a joke. I'm not even gonna touch. I'm gonna be quiet.
Mhm. That's what I was
Oh
saying.
damn! I got
This.
shuffle.
You got to put
Nicole said it.
limits
I
on
didn't say
it.
it. She said it. I'm going on my
Y'all
page
being
yelling
rude.
at me.
Y'all being rude.
I'm pretty sure that's not what Nicole meant. I think you meant
No,
it
because
No,
I
he
differently.
said
actually
she
didn't
has
mean it like
thoughts.
that for a
Maybe that
change.
was bank. That was very
Someone's
staged.
mind is in the gutter. Sucia.
Always. Always.
I still love you, Nicole.
Tenemos una puta sucia.
Love you to death.
You
You
could.
know, I wonder how
Necesita
many
que lavar el
episodes this season.
cerebro.
I wonder if they did this show this year too. This is really good.
Oh,
What?
draft is the day before my birthday, guys. Turn up.
What
Nicole's
show,
watching
Nicole?
the recruits for
Oh,
the
I heard that
trial.
show is messy.
She said it's really good.
Yeah, I
And
don't
fuck that
like.
Emma
There's like a
bitch.
couple people I really like this guy they have on. He's really like on right now. He's really adorable. I
Hmm.
like him. He's like a football player. He's like he's like all R and he like wrestled. He reminds me of like Big E. He's just like real
Mm,
cuddly.
I
And he
haven't
okay.
just has like
heard
such a
that.
sweet personality.
Yeah, and fuck that Emma bitch.
Is that
I
the
don't
one
know.
that injured that
Who's
girl?
Emma who?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, we don't like
the
her.
girl
She
on the
did it on
show.
purpose.
Which
Yeah.
It was
one?
well, it was like she put her in a headlock, and the girl like was screaming, said, "Hey, it hurts," and she didn't immediately let go. They had to pull her off of her.
Oh, I didn't get to that part, but I would fight somebody. I'm surprised no one yelled at her.
They did, and then she tried when people called it out on Twitter. She tried to play it off like, "Oh, like she was being a heel or whatever." Like, "Oh, whatever," but it's like, "No, girl." She literally said, "Hey, this hurts," and you didn't let go.
Yeah,
You
no, I
kept it
would
in.
no. If someone did that to me, we'd
They would have
be.
had to escort me off
They
the
would have had to
Let me
pull
find
me
platform.
the.
off
I
of
thought
her.
I found a clip of it. Hold on, let me find that real quick, and then I can send it to you.
I don't know. That was what you posted in a group chat.
They would
Okay.
have to escort me off premises because Emma would have got her ass beat that day. For real.
I know, because I saw it and
That
everyone was like, and
that
then
her
people was like,
daddy.
"Fuck Emma," and I was like, what did Tennille Dashwood do?"
In the words of Tiff, she would have been busted to the white meat, is what she.
She would have taken her to the night water,
She was
Yeah.
already
No,
clear, but
blood
she
in the
would have
Emma,
been
they would have
streets.
had a,
clearer.
they would have shipped homegirl all the way back to Australia, where the fuck that bitch is from.
In
They would have had to ship her to her family because
In a box,
you
bitch.
ain't playing that shit with me.
Okay, yeah, I just sent it. My bad, I misspoke. They didn't pull her off of her, but you can hear her say that hurt, and you can hear Regal in the background screaming, "Let go."
I'm not gonna watch that. I'm
No,
gonna be
because
honest.
I'm gonna be mad.
I'm gonna be mad too.
I like this one
I
glitter
mean, the
bitch
girl got
on
up.
here.
She was fine. Like she didn't get fully injured, but it was more so just like she said that hurt, and you didn't let go.
She
No,
did
that
something to one of
whoever that
them.
lady is, she better than me. Because again, Emma would have been sent back to Australia in a body bag.
It wasn't that Emma. It wasn't that Emma.
She said in a body bag. You know what? I
It
fucks with
wasn't. It wasn't
You ain't
Emma
playing
Tindall
stupid
Dashwood. It was
games with
another
me.
bitch named Emma.
It's one of the girls that from the show you watching, Nicole. It's one of them.
Let
And if
me
I
see.
recall, it's the girl that's crying because her daddy had to risk everything to get her there from Cuba or some shit.
Well, she about to
Oh, I
risk
don't like
getting
her.
sent
Oh,
back.
she's like too. She's aggressive as fuck for no reason. I'm
That's
not
the
to
one.
her. I'm not to this yet. Yeah, this is like way farther in. I'm not there yet.
On TikTok, I like watching drag shows.
That's why she looked like a
They're
fucking
fun.
man.
Yeah, I'm gonna be
Oh,
honest. As soon as I heard Cuban, I knew exactly the type of bitch she was. I don't fuck with
Yeah.
Cubans.
oh wow.
Yep.
Let's not do that.
They all a bunch of racist Trumpies.
That's
Wait,
Oh no, because I like that girl. She got in a headlock. Hell no.
yeah.
wait, you're not Cuban, aren't you?
No, I'm
She
not
didn't want
Cuban.
because her didn't her
I
didn't
was
she
gonna
mess up
say.
her ribs or something like that? Because they had to pull her. Didn't they have to pull her from that tournament?
I hope they pulled her from everything.
Who?
Couldn't shut up.
The
I
girl
hate
that
this.
had the
I
girl in the
this is the
headlock.
first person I hated on here is this BJ motherfucker. He is so
Oh yeah, and he
oh bleh.
homophobic as hell.
The frat boy.
Oh my god. He just thinks he's already he like acts like he's already signed, like he is so generic. Like
It's
he just
given he
thinks he's
watched
like
Real World with the Miz and was like,
no, yeah,
maybe
he
At
it's like
literally acts
this.
he literally thinks
least
he's
Miz
like
had character. He had something.
at least
I'll never
Miz had like
forget.
actual like real genuine personality. Like this
Yeah,
dude
he
is just
does.
like
I'll
he's
never
like a fucking
forget
loser.
when Miz was on Real World and he put that boy in a trash
That's
can.
why I said, don't worry about it, Kayla. He wasn't talking about you.
He put
Oh,
Everybody
that
I
that's Cuban
love
fat
is not
boy
a
in a
Trump
I
supporter.
trash
Miss was
can.
so funny on the real world.
I'll watch that season.
Oh yeah, I was about to say because that was before your time.
Oh,
That
I'm
was
sorry, Kayla.
funny.
I didn't mean it. Like what I mean to say is that a lot of Cubans tend to be, especially the
Yes.
ones who like when you really dig into the history,
The
you'll figure out
Miami
that the one,
Cubans.
yeah,
So
Oh
I'm pretty sure
shit.
that bitch probably lives in Miami too.
Oh
yeah,
my
all the
god.
Miami, all
No,
like
I'm
the
being
Floridian
no, I'm
Cubans
being for
who talk
real.
about how they like fled violence in Cuba. No, it's because they were rich. They come from money and they're privileged, just being
You know
paid.
Oh
what?
That's
They're
a
Jesus.
they're
conversation
all
for another
racist as
day.
fuck.
I,
I'm trying to flee violence. These kids, they're rude as fuck in preschool.
Kitty, please.
Mm. Y'all know what I'm eating right now?
There's all these damn football players. I like the
These
cheerleader
kids
though.
bad as hell.
I love good football player wrestler. That shit hit when they hit them
They're the ones
spears.
on here I can't stand.
You don't like none of them?
I like.
I like one of them. I like
Well,
this one dude on here who's a cheerleader. I really like him a lot.
Oh,
I
it's 11
like
11. Y'all gotta make a list.
I like the other guy from Duke because they have BJ and another guy who are both wrestlers from Duke, but I like the other one. He's like really good. Um No, I did like this guy was a football player, but he had to go home early because he couldn't get cleared to do. I felt so bad for him. Um,
Oh,
he had like a baby and like a wife, and like he really like this was like his last chance. He wasn't medically cleared at all, and then like he didn't do good in like his first promo class. They like cut him. I felt so bad.
Hmm.
I really liked him.
Remember the
He
promo
seems
battle
sweet.
still?
Kenny, if you don't shut your drunk ass up.
I know you need to go lay down.
Y'all know what I'm eating right now?
Dude, those were the days.
What was that, Rico?
Y'all know what I'm eating right now?
What is it? Squid? Is it
And
canned squid?
Empanadia.
No, it's Kenny's cookie that she so gracefully sent me. So y'all should really hit her up at Cooking and More by Kenny to get you some cookies.
Not you did a plug for her cookies.
Don't hit me up right now, though, because I don't even know
Cause you ain't gonna,
what's
that message gonna be wild as fuck when you. It's gonna be wild. There's some wild shit gonna be said in that message, bruh.
Yeah, I took some to work and everyone loved them, Kenny.
Oh, word. Thank you, Target people.
I'm still looking at this picture and I want to know, is he like a boxer in this
Who?
movie?
Who? Who?
Roman.
Probably a boxer.
Because they
He's in
got
a
a belt with
movie.
him.
He's
I like how you circled all the way back to that
I
picture.
can't. I'm not finna fuck with them and they bullshit. If you
what
keep
picture
letting Kenny
is
talk,
this?
we'll be listening to
Now she
Kenny
pushes
all
all to
day,
the
her
I
side.
drunk
know.
Y'all
Listen
see
ass.
to
this?
Kenny's fucking drunk ramble.
Kenny drunk as
She
hell.
pushes all to the
What
side.
is this?
Do you see the belt? Like,
What the
I
fuck is
think he's
this?
a boxer.
I
That
like
looks too
this
skinny to
one
be
black girl on
Roman.
here. This girl Bree. She's like a freak athlete, but she's like so shy. She's so painfully introverted, and I'm like, oh. I said, girl, you only need to show 10% of of a personality, and they will sign you.
Ooh,
And that's what
Spadudios.
happens. I have a very similar situation with like a girl in my wrestling trainee wave. She's like a burlesque dancer and like a go-go dancer, stuff like that. Like she's
Burlesque.
performed
Also, she's
like
probably like limber as fuck.
Remember that
oh
movie?
yeah, no, she's like five
I
like
didn't
eight,
watch
five
it.
nine. Like she is like really good.
I remember it.
And she can talk a lot of shit, but every time we have to do promo class, she clams the fuck up and I'm like, Medusa. Well, her name is Michaela, but her stage name is Medusa.
Her name
And
is
I'm like,
Medusa and she ain't
Isn't
hitting
that
right.
name taken already? Already?
well, her real name is Michaela, but Medusa is her dancer name, so she's just gonna transfer it over.
That's
Oh.
But
Ooh.
I'm
fine.
just like Michaela. I'm like I'm like I know it's like one of those where I'm like I know it's there. We all know it's there, but she just clams up, and I'm just like. And she showed us she did this routine where she did burlesque, but she was Austin Powers.
Oh my god.
And when I
What?
tell you,
Of all
yeah,
people,
I'm
you
gonna have
had
to
to
send
be
y'all the video.
Austin
It is so
Powers.
fucking funny. And I was like, girl, you have it. It is there. We just gotta get it out of you.
Yeah.
Well,
That's the
you
same
gotta
thing
be
with
in
this girl.
character.
And I was like, because they always talk like the coaches, like Matt and stuff, like they talk about like how
He's
fucking
still
amazing
there.
she is at in ring. I said, girl, you just gotta show just a tiny bit. And they will work with that tiny bit because Lord knows there's so many people everywhere who can't talk for shit. But you know what? They
Yes.
can
Talk like
wrestle
they got
good.
cotton balls in their mouth.
Mm.
Mercedes.
Oh,
Um,
this
Mm.
live is definitely gonna get canceled today. Everybody
I
done
ain't
said
do nothing.
the Cubans was racist, and then
Cause they
Kenny over
are.
here talking
They
about
know what they did.
Mercedes, and
y'all know that girl can't talk. She talks like her mouth is
I
dry
said
all the
something about
time.
Mandy and her strong knees. It's just
You
not.
did that.
First of
No, you
all, we
that's
didn't
all
say
on you.
nothing
You
about
can't
Mandy
blame
and her
nobody
strong
for
knees. That
that.
was
I
all
did say I.
you.
If you were listening before you first,
Oh,
last, and the third, I said something about her
Okay.
knees.
Okay, I'm just
oh,
making
my bad.
sure.
My bad.
Nigga
Before you
tighten.
start clamming up on me, I didn't say nothing about you.
I want some
Cause
crab
this manicure
legs.
is really cute.
Now, we're gonna get back to wrestling before you start talking about something else, because Kenny is a distractor. She is a chaos.
She
I'm not.
is
I'm on
toe up
Pinterest.
from the flow up.
I need to
You
find
guys
like a
love me.
cute my friends and I are going there's a skating rink by us on Sunday and they're doing like a 90 they're doing like a 80s 90s night.
Cool.
So I'm trying to find or most so like no, it's more so like a 90s like early 2000s night. And I'm trying to find an outfit because we're extra as fuck. We're all like, let's all dress in a theme. And we're
Mm.
like, we're gonna be the only people dressed like so we're gonna look dumb. Well, at first we were gonna wear like straight up like 70s disco, and then our one friend is like, okay, if the theme of the skate of the like night is like 90s, 2000s, why are we dressing up as like disco? And are like, well, it's like roller skating. It's like, no,
Because
like
you gotta disco with what you
shouldn't
got.
we
No, but
like
it's
dress up as
90s, like
90s?
dressing the 90s stuff.
Well, yeah, that's what we're doing. So I'm like trying, but also it's like I'm not trying to really spend money. So I'm on
Hmm.
Pinterest looking at ideas of stuff that to like kind of pull stuff that I already have. Which I think I got it. I think I got it good.
Where you gonna go? Like
I
90s
need a
grunge
lot.
or
Yes, I'm gonna do like 90s grunge. So I'm probably gonna pop into a thrift store probably like I'm not gonna have time. I'm not gonna have time till actually Sunday. So I can get some like baggy jeans so I can like quickly like
mm,
cut them and cut offs. And then I have like 10,000 million flannels. And then
Oh,
Come on,
I
flannel
love a
queen.
flannel.
and then I was gonna wear like ripped tights underneath.
I mean, there it is. That's the
Yeah.
outfit.
This looks
Oop,
cute.
there it is.
Um, I don't know that. Why is this dude in gear? I hate. Okay, I know this is very, but also these people being in training and the Rico talking about school. I hate with such a burning passion, and I hated this when I was like in briefly did training. Plain gear,
Oh, don't get me started.
plain, especially plain black gear, like the plain trunks and the plain armbands and a plain knee, it irks my soul in such a way.
Yeah, it upsets me in my homegirls.
It's like it makes me feel like you're like naked, like something's missing.
No, literally, because one of the graduates in my school, his
What's
name is Moody,
missing is
and his gear
fashion.
pisses me off because he will get plain yoga pants, and then he'll like press on some like basic designs on them, and then that's it. He spends like
What?
maybe $20 on his gear.
Did
Now
you
he's
say press
ironing his
on?
designs on. Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
he'll do like the iron-on designs, and then that's his
Them
gear.
shits come off right in the wash. I don't know what he thought he was doing.
I
But
thought you
them,
meant like some press on nails. I was gonna say, what the fuck are you talking
No,
about?
let me show y'all this motherfucker's gear. Hold on, and he's not
um,
gonna listen to this, so I feel comfortable airing him out.
Hell no.
that'll be the one time he finds her shit and listens.
Well, fuck you.
Listen, he's great in literally every other department. I have no beef with him personally,
You'll
but
see him
I'm just
next
like,
time. He's gonna go, you and me in the ring.
They won't let
every
me do
time
nothing.
every time I see his gear, I'm just like, oh,
I'm trying to do it in the show, and they Kitty drunk ass is in here causing chaos, and Rico right with her,
Doing
just
the most.
In the
following
cut,
behind her.
I match energy.
No, you cutting up
it's
on your own
Tuesday,
volition.
guys. It's Tuesday.
Let me show y'all. Here he is doing a stalling suplex.
Mm-mm.
Like Joseph Stalin.
Not my shit in it.
Oh my god.
You see what I'm saying?
What is happening?
He don't even got boots for real. He got them Roderick Strong bust boots. Like,
I don't need to drink after next weekend. Is what's happening. That's a lie. I'll be outside.
He irons this
You
on.
always are. You will.
Not
Mm.
And then he has one in blue. Let me show y'all that too.
in blue. He's depressed.
Phenomenal wrestler. Phenomenal wrestler. But we could use some help in the looks department.
Rico, you are very judgmental. You are so judgmental, bro. Like, why would you say that?
And what does your gear look like, Rico?
I don't have any new gear at this moment. But I can tell you it'll look better than that.
What's the idea for it?
There is no idea. Well, for him or for me.
Yeah, for you.
Oh, do we have time?
Say he really fucking is. He just being petty. He's so mean. Why are you so,
So mean.
he's so mean? You can't take his ass nowhere. Jesus.
I love it.
I go plenty of places. I go plenty of places.
No, cause see, everybody ain't gonna take what you say so nicely.
You
And
better
I
learn
ain't
how to
fighting
fight.
because of you.
Yeah, you gotta know how to fight.
Ain't no.
Shit.
No.
I'll get thrown out of an establishment, but
Oh, this will be renewed for season 4 and 5.
Kenny, she said, I'll get her out of this establishment.
I'm gonna leave his ass there. And somebody get to talking to him, I'm like, I don't know that nigga. I'm leaving.
Same. Ain't my business.
I don't know that. He said, "No, he really blew my shit today. I had to dead it because I couldn't. What did you do, Rico?
We were arguing about Liv
he
Morgan.
said that lady pissed on the Starbucks floor.
She did.
What did
And I
it have
wanted
to
to
do
come up
with
and
Liv
add it.
Morgan?
Because I said that
We need
I
to
mean,
get you a new job because Target is fucking nuts.
I was
What did
basically
you
saying
say
that,
about
like,
her?
that all she can do is wrestle and look cute, and I'm bored.
Who's that?
I mean, that could be for a lot of people. To
Who
And
be
I
is
said that
that?
frank,
she's
That
yeah.
she's
bullet
kind
could
of,
that bullet could have hit a lot of folks
I mean,
besides Liv
and I
Morgan.
said that her and Zoe are kind of in the same boat for me.
no,
No.
no, you
Who?
wild. You wild
Who?
as fuck for
Zoe?
that.
Who?
Nah, Rico.
Not the looking
Every
cute part, but just the fact
time.
that she can wrestle.
Who are
Why
we
would you?
talking about?
What about them puts them in the same boat? I need to hear this.
Because I think in terms of ring ability, I'm like, okay, cool. But then every other department, I'm just like, eh.
Yo, people is shitting on Liv. That shit is funny.
I don't get it.
They said I'm a Liv hater from now on.
I'm like, I don't understand why y'all mad. If it was anybody else, would y'all really be mad?
Yo, they are shitting on this girl. I cannot. They
And
some the
he's like,
biggest
no,
Liv
she could be
haters.
way better.
She
I
could be.
mean,
I missed this
what
conversation.
is
That
she
was
doing that you feel like she's not good at? I genuinely want to
She
understand.
doesn't have a set character to throw herself into. Her mic skills still need a lot of work, and she needs to find another avenue than what she's doing now. Because I feel like
Her
it's
mic
just
skills
very
are light
tired.
years better than where they were 2 years ago.
look. As long as she blinks when she talks, I don't care.
Mm-mm.
Because there was a time she was not blinking. I'm like, damn, is it that much to remember? Shit.
Shut up, Kenny. Shut up.
Whole goddamn CSA in the rain.
No, because I used to call her Live
Me.
Try 3000.
Nah.
Right.
That was my nickname that I coined,
I
first of
used to
all.
call her that because if you let me finish, if you let me finish, I was gonna give you your flowers, but your ass is always you was always knocking at the door. Let me open it first. For God's sakes. Oh.
I'm gonna start calling her Teardrop if she starts that shit again.
Not teardrop.
Don said I was legit saying that
Watch
this
me.
how his expectations are your expectations, and he said that she's boosted because stress pretty and because she's pretty and white.
Now she's pretty and clear.
Um,
Oh, don't take me to a wrestling show and let there be $2 beers because
I don't think I
the
would say that.
heckling.
I think that's not fair to live. And I'm like, no, she literally put time in to be where she is. Again, how you feel about Liv is your point of view. I mean, he has a point, Rico. Now, if we're gonna be honest, when we go to your favorites, like Piper, she lacks on the microphone as well.
She
Damn, I
do.
feel all about
She
Piper.
also lacks personality in terms of what she's presenting going forward because she come out there like she looked like one of the Viking Raiders, if I'm being honest, and I'm not even trying to be funny. But she does. She presents like one of the Viking Raiders, but that's not what she gives
Get
when she
away
go out
from
there.
me.
I'm not even trying to crack on her or make fun of her. I'm just saying when she walks out there, that's what you're gonna expect. Not in terms of like what Ivar give, because Ivar looked like he was out there hunting bears before he come out there. Like, you get what I'm trying to say? Like when they used to just wear the leather, that's what she's giving on the female side. But then when she talks, Piper don't give you much. She's not giving you much, but you want Piper to be at the top of the mountain.
I
Ooh,
wouldn't want her to be at the top of the mountain as she is
yeah,
now.
you
I think
do.
she would need to change.
I
You
want
do.
Fallon to be at the top of the
I
mountain
don't
because
like the
he's
fuck
what
ass
she.
gear she be wearing. I need her to change that shit now.
You was okay with her walking around with a plaid onesie on and
Like,
and leggings. And I'm not even trying to be funny because I fucks with Piper, but you was screaming for Dewdrop. Like
oh
Dewdrop
my
was the
God,
second
Damn
coming.
screaming.
straight I was.
First of all,
I
it
love
was
that
a
theme song.
travesty screaming for anyone named Dewdrop in the first place. That was the first. That was the first flaw.
Yeah, Nicole
So
laughed
you,
so
I say
she
you
started
had, so you gotta wait till
laughing.
her name changes back. This is too much.
Don said, could she be better, referring to Liv? Sure, but that's your perception. And he said, it was trying to come back, and all of that Walmart shit was going on. He said, it was too much going on. It was too much. I'm just saying, everybody's favorite has their flaws. Your perception of Liv has more to do with a bias you have towards her than your actual assessment of her, is what Don is trying to tell you. You're saying no, that's not true when it is. Liv is not one of the greatest wrestlers in the world, but she's pretty solid in the ring. She's pretty
She's more
solid.
solid than people give her credit for.
I
Exactly.
don't take away her ring work. That's the one thing I don't take because I said in ring wise, I am very entertained. I like her matches.
And
I
then
just
said you had
wish she
steak.
would do
You
more
just
in the character
banquet.
work because I feel like she still doesn't have a defined character. Right now, she's doing the whole revenge tour thing, but I don't think that really has a lot of legs.
Some people's character work really depends on who they're going up against. Like when you looked at Roman's character, Roman in the beginning could be perceived as an anti-hero rather than just a pure villain. His villainy didn't really start until after he went up against his cousin and we saw the viciousness of who he was. Everybody else that he went up against, his character work didn't change. He kept stagnant. He was the same throughout every person. That's not the same when it comes to somebody like Seth freaking Rollins, who could be perceived as a villain going up against the hero version of what Matt Riddle was. But then once he started going up against Shinsuke Nakamura, he became the anti-hero hero that everybody
Yo,
wanted.
that
So
was
she doesn't have to necessarily have a set character. It's just she plays the part when it comes to be her time. Now, I agree with you when you say that Liv's ring her mic work is lacking, because it is. But I will say that in the last couple of years, Liv Morgan's mic work has tremendously improved, and she's gotten better. So she's not as robotic on the microphone. She's a little bit more fluid when she speaks, which leads me to believe she's got a little bit more confidence when she's portraying the character that she's portraying. We
And she
haven't
do.
seen Liv as a heel on her own in this version of her yet. What we saw Liv as a heel early on in her career was the delinquent. Now she's supposed to be a
Barely
different
even.
version of herself. So we have to wait to see what she can do as a heel version of this Liv Morgan. And I think that you got to give them a minute. Like, I mean, the same thing happens in NXT with the guys and the girls. If you notice, Carmelo started off as sort of an anti-hero
What
face
is this
character.
picture?
Trick came along, he became a heel. And then as that slowly began to change and he transitioned into the NXT championship, he switched back to being a face character. And then we got to see his true villainy when he went up against his own friend and brother, Trick Williams. So again,
Evil.
you have to
That is
give
real light
people you
activity.
got to give people wiggle room. You got to give them time to develop. And I know Liv's been on the main roster for a while, but sometimes when you get pigeonholed into a character, there's no room for you to expand and to grow. And when they finally let the chains loose and let you free, you kind of get to experiment with some new things and do different things. And again, we saw that in other people like Roman, because Roman was stuck in being that hero character and he did not want to do it. And plus he was hated for doing it at the same time. When he didn't, he hated it and he was like, no,
Don't she sell soaps?
I don't fucking like this. But my thing is, you're so judgy to want to be a wrestler. And I'm like, I don't get why people be on Live so hard. Y'all yelling pretty privilege, but for that exact reason is why she's working so hard. I ain't gonna lie, I wasn't the biggest fan of Liv in the beginning, but you,
Man, I'm
and
so
when you really
not.
sit back and watch her, Liv Morgan is okay. She's not a bad wrestler. She's not bad at what she does. And right now, this is the best time to give her some room and let her cook, because now she is getting real heat and she's gonna lean into it. And if she does what I think
Now
she's gonna do,
he.
she's gonna be fine.
If she does what I was talking about in the show, I'll be like gagged, like truly gagged.
Yeah.
Wig.
You know what though? That'll be some cold shit. That'll be some cold shit. Um, I would live for that if she did, because you got to be a vicious motherfucker to do some shit like that.
She ain't got that dog in her.
I
You
was
would
like,
live for that.
Oh
someone was
wow.
talking. So
Ha!
speaking of Roman Reigns tripping, and then I'm about to get out of here because I need to go to bed. I work in the morning. I saw this tweet, and
Me
someone
too.
was
Same.
like, "That babyface bloodline reunion is gonna be crazy." And then someone was like, "So what is Roman Reigns gonna do? Just like come back and be like, 'Oh, I'm sorry, I was tripping. That's my
No,
bad.'"
No.
And I
no.
was like, and then I just started and then everyone just started like piling on. And then they was like, someone was like, "Damn," he was like, "That's how I was acting." He was like, "My bad." He said, "Why ain't nobody tell me I was tripping?"
Oh hell
I'm
no.
not gonna take that. I'm no. I'm like, no, shut the fuck up, bro. Like,
And then and then I just kept singing. They were like, literally, because everyone's like, "I cannot." They were like, "I would be crying if you literally," because, and then someone was like, "No, low key, Dean Ambrose did that right before he left." Because you remember when him and the Shield slowly got back together, and he started to like, and then Seth was like, "What are you doing?" Like, he was like, because he terrorized Seth for like whatever months.
oh
And
Yeah.
then, And
Yes.
then
Before
he
he
and then
left,
he
that was
was
such a
like,
weird
and Dean
time.
got his ass got jumped, and then he came back. It was like asking Seth was like, "Yo, homie, like, where were you?" He is Seth was like, "What the fuck?
Yeah,
You think
I
I would go
remember that.
help
He was
you?"
like, oh, my bad.
I was like that, and then I forgot how fucking funny that was. I said I would cry if Roman did that. Be like, "Hey, how come nobody ain't told me I was tripping?" I said, "Jay was telling you was tripping for like months. What are you talking about?"
I would tear his ass up if
I would have fought him. I said, "What?"
he
I
do.
said, "People have been telling you you've been tripping for months. What are you
Like every
talking
time somebody
about?"
say something, you sick and solo on him like he was a
Right.
goddamn rabbit bull. What the fuck you mean? Why I ain't say
So
nothing?
Sammy will come out of nowhere, but like, bro, I told you you was tripping.
Right, right. Kevin, like Nick, I wasn't even in it, and I said it, bruh. That would kill me. I would be laid out because ain't no way. Don want to know what you said. Well, okay. So before Nicole gets out of here, we did record the podcast today, and Trady was on there from We Love Wrestling. So shout out to Trady for coming through and being on the show with us today. But um, she was talking about um, she was talking about Liv and what Liv said. She said she saw a TikTok, and in the TikTok, they were talking about how Liv Morgan said she wanted to take everything from Rhea Ripley. And she was like, the TikTok basically broke it down like she already took her arm from her, she already took her title from her, and then she said that there's a story. Okay, so for those of you who have played 24, I haven't played it yet. Not all the way through and haven't gotten to this particular mission, but in the game, you are you get
Now
it, you
that
somehow
Myra
weasel
story
your
is
way into
crazy.
Judgment Day,
Yeah.
and then you like take over.
Yep.
Okay. And that's on the women's side of the game, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so he was thinking that they
Kenny's
would
our
use
2K24
from there.
advocate.
What happened?
Kenny's our 2K24 like advocate. We go to her for the confirmation.
Child.
She said,
Yeah,
mm-hmm,
because in that shit,
mm-hmm.
Rhea whooped your ass.
They're saying that they're probably going to take their cues from there and have Liv go into Judgment Day and manipulate one of the Judgment Day members, and that's how it's going to be broken apart.
Ah.
Cole thinks that she should go after Finn. I think that she should go after Damian Priest.
Wild card, I would go after what's his face Lego head.
JD
Why? JD
McDonough. That's what I
McDonough ain't
was
gonna
thinking.
cause no breakup of the Judgment Day.
I don't fucking
His bitch
know.
ass barely got in there.
Or Dom.
Ew.
Archer.
The
Archer.
reason why Nicole said she didn't want you to go after, she didn't want Liv to go after Dom, was because she said it was low hanging fruit. And to be honest,
I need some
Dominic,
fruit in my life right now.
see, that's what I said. I would go after Damien if I was Rhea, because to me, I don't think she's getting that championship. I think that championship is going to Naya because
Yeah.
there ain't no way.
Period.
I think it's going to Naya. And to be honest, I think she's earned the right to be able to carry that title. Liv is not there. It's a whole vacuum. You're going to need somebody to man that ship while she's gone, unless you pull like a whole switcheroo and send Bianca or Jade back over there to Raw. Because the draft is happening right after Monday Night Raw. That Friday is the first night of the draft. And that's usually when they draft pretty much all the big names. Okay. So that's
Put Jade
Charlotte.
on Raw.
Okay. Charlotte. Jade probably going to go on night one. Okay. And you know, when the wives go, the husbands go too. So wherever Charlotte going to be at is where Andrade ass going to be at. Wherever Bianca goes is where Montez goes. And if they keep everybody together, that means the Pride as a group will go where Bianca goes. Okay?
The pride.
So I'm just saying.
Be who you
Said like that
are.
episode of That's So Raven when that bully got hit with the
For
God song
your
during
Your
the
pride.
yeah,
pride.
something like that. I like that. I go to Damien or Finn. It's got to be Damien or Finn because if you're gonna go by de facto leaders, first of all, Damien and Rhea were the first two members of Judgment Day when back when Edge created it. So I would make it so that one of them obviously would be the ones to either dismantle or bring it back together. It got to be Damien and it's got to be Finn because he was the next one brought in. Without Finn, Damien, and
Well,
Rhea, there is no Judgment Day. They're the
will
foundation
that
of the
lead
group.
to Finn versus Damien for that title?
Yeah,
That
that's coming.
tittle?
That's coming. If it don't happen at Money in the Bank, it's more than likely gonna happen at one of the other bigger pay-per-views. So it'll probably happen right before SummerSlam or at SummerSlam.
Well, if
Because they're
they go
gonna
that
need
direction,
something.
well, she better make him Finn go for that fucking title. And that's all the blinking bitch
I
can
wouldn't
do
mind
for
if
me.
Damien dropped that title to Finn though.
He never lost
Because
it.
I
Finn
wouldn't
never
be
even
mad
got a
either.
chance to reign as a champion. Will they put any of the SD girls in the match? I don't know. Honestly, when it comes to that Raw, that women's world championship, I don't know what they're gonna do because there's been no announcement as to what the match is or who's gonna be in it. All we know is that Rhea is down, Naya's gunning for it, and you got Liv gunning for it.
Cause they
Well, if they're
knuckled and
separating
buckled
titles,
and ready
put
to
the
fight.
Raw girls that are on Raw in the fucking match. Whoever
Quite
wins
frankly,
it,
I don't
swap
know what
titles
they're
if
gonna
they get
do, Jeffers.
drafted.
I really don't. Even with it being close to the draft, they very well could pick a SmackDown girl to be the next champion because she could easily be drafted to Raw to be Raw champion.
They're gonna give it to Jade.
It'll be funny if they like just completely switch champions on each show. So like all the champions just
You
they
think
just
Damien
swap
keeping it
champions.
until SummerSlam? He very well could. I mean, a lot of people. And here's another thing that I want to
Somewhere
talk about, and
in
then I will leave.
my
Give me
big
like 20 minutes, and then I'll be out y'all hair. Y'all are
yes,
really
P.
hard on Cody and Damian Priest. They
They
have
just
not been
got them
champion.
titles too. Y'all
They
need to
have not
relax.
They
been
literally just
champion
got them belts.
they literally been champion for 8 days.
They ain't even breathe on them bitches.
8 days they've been champion, and y'all have been shitting on them like they were needed to be fertilized and they needed to grow. Y'all were just going off. I seen online everybody talking about how corny Cody is, how Damian Priest ain't shit, like these championships reigns is tired. I'm like, how y'all tired and it's only eight
How
Shit,
days?
y'all
it
tired
wasn't corny when they was
already?
singing his theme song.
It's 8 days.
Wow, it's only been 8 days since WrestleMania. That's crazy. It's been 8 days
That's
since I've had Philly.
crazy.
It's
That's a
been eight
while.
days.
My
It's been
thigh
eight
is
days. Y'all
hurting.
are y'all are very, very fickle. This is why WWE doesn't listen to us. This is the reason why. Because if they were listening to y'all, Cody would not be champion right now. Roman would probably still be champion.
If they listen to me, Logan Paul will lose his title at SummerSlam.
I
I mean,
hope he
that's
loses
gonna happen.
before then. I really do. I think that he's gonna lose it before then, and he's more than likely gonna challenge somebody for their title at SummerSlam and lose that because he always lose at SummerSlam.
You fucking loser.
I just want y'all to stop to give them a chance to be champion. They haven't even set up any feuds yet. They're still waiting to set the feud up for Cody, and that's not happening until Friday. So y'all got to give him a break. Like, chill the fuck out. And it's gonna
Right.
be AJ
Give
Styles, by
Divas a
the way. It's
chance.
gonna be AJ Styles. I myself are not crapping on DP's reign. I just have a different story in mind, but I understand where you're coming from. If I don't mind him keeping it until SummerSlam, that's a nice little chunk of a title reign for him. He doesn't have to be Superman like Seth was as a champion. He just need to be a decent champion. That's it.
Yo, when Seth Rollins comes back, I'm gonna cry.
When he come back, it's gonna be epic. Okay. But I'm just
They'll be like,
saying, like, you also have to remember that it's not just like there's more than the major
Drip
superstars
God.
are down. Roman's out right now. CM Punk is down until further notice. Like they have not given the clear go ahead that he's ready to go. So you don't know if he's ready to wrestle or he cleared to go or not. So for now, CM Punk is out. Seth is out. Roman is out. Becky is out. Charlotte is out. Those are your top 5 superstars that are gone. You have the room to be able to make people like Damian Priest into top billable stars. Damian has already laid the foundation for that. And I'm tired of y'all shitting on that man like that. He's done very good work as a heel. And when he first came in, he was a face. And he
Yeah,
did
get
good
off
work
that
as a
deep
face.
voice neck.
He became US champion. He was a decent US champion. He wasn't bad. You know what I'm saying? But he doesn't have to drop that title immediately. And I feel like y'all don't really give shit enough time to develop. You gotta let things work out the way they are. Cause I think he should drop the title to Finn personally.
In the words of Gordon Ramsay.
Don't
It's
be a fucking
raw.
donut.
It's raw.
Stop it.
The steak ain't
Kenny,
even
go to bed.
fucking medium
She's
rare yet.
unhinged. I don't know what to do with her.
You're not an idiot sandwich. I know that girl was so embarrassed. She can't go nowhere without
I just
someone
want
saying
him to
that to
have a
her.
decent title reign, and then if he could be the one to give Finn Balor his first official title reign, then I say do that. And you know Triple H is all for giving his favorites their time, and Finn Balor is one of his favorites.
He loves him.
Not you wish
And
you could be lit,
right,
sir.
Honestly, yeah, me too.
Oh no,
all you gotta do
Oh
is
my
say
god.
yeah.
Imagine a live where me, Kenny, and Don are all lit.
I will not, because the moment I find out that all 3 of y'all are drunk, the live is over.
Cause you're a
She gonna
hater.
throw us outside, y'all. She
It's
gonna throw
over.
us
I will not.
outside.
I will not be putting
She
up with
said,
that.
last call was 10 minutes ago. Get the fuck out.
I'm not policing you hoes. I'm just not. Absolutely
You ain't
not.
got police.
I
Oh my
gotta
Police,
police
god.
you now because you
This
fucked
help!
up.
Yo,
she
remember that
said,
TikTok?
police! Police!
You ain't got a police.
He said, police, help!
Just hold on. When is Carmelo Hayes and Roxanne coming to the main roster? I'm done waiting, bro. Listen,
Well, you don't
Sweetie.
have to
Well, you're
wait
gonna have
that
to be waiting a
long,
little bit
buddy.
longer. Be
I
patient.
don't know,
What's your
babe.
name?
I mean, I guess when
Money.
the draft comes, the draft is next Friday. Can you wait until next Friday?
Apparently not. He said he can't
Hmm.
wait no more.
Right. He said he's tired of waiting. But also,
Like,
like,
you
we
don't have
don't
to
Money.
work for them.
wait. I mean, patience is a virtue. That's what they say.
Well, if your
Yeah, we
name's Money, my Cash App. Look, you see the Cash
Kenny,
money.
App.
shut your ass up.
You see her Cash App running across the screens and shit.
He said, I sleep a hell of a lot better right now. You gotta give all your medicine and stuff enough time to work,
There
darn.
go
I
her
know,
Cash App right there. $ Tiffany ES. Hit it.
I know you in pain. I
And,
know you tired, babe, but you gotta give your medicine time to work.
and my birthday is next weekend. You can hit it. Hit
Kitty's
that.
birthday's next weekend, and she definitely gonna be tore up next weekend. Okay.
Period. And Chris, maybe or maybe not, is coming down too.
Listen, I
Who
must have
knows?
forgotten about the draft. I think you did, babe. It's very clear that
How?
you
We've been
did.
talking about it the whole time.
Yeah. And again, we also just wouldn't know regardless. We don't work for them.
No, I
But
don't. But
speaking of working for
sometimes
them,
I like to think sometimes that I have a little bit of insight. So I would imagine that they would be brought up into the draft this Friday, next Friday coming, or they would be brought up on
Oh,
their own
You know what I would
They'll
Y'all
be brought up
do?
know
on their own storyline or something like that. Not everybody that comes from NXT goes through the draft to come up.
Send Logan Paul to
y'all know
NXT.
who popped into my head the other
You
day?
know what, Kenny? That's not a bad idea, actually. It's not bad. What
send
was
the
that,
send
Rico?
the
Y'all know who popped into my head recently? Y'all remember Trevor?
who's
Trevor?
Trevor?
The guy who was like,
Oh,
he was trying to feel like he worked for them.
He's still around on Instagram and still claiming
Is
he's
he?
the
WWE,
boy's a
the
liar.
WWE
The
guy.
boy's
That
a
boy's a
liar.
liar.
He doesn't see it. You're not.
I have had a time on this here internet with some people. Well, God, you can't be popping antibiotics like that. Now, shit. Wait till it works. You gonna fuck
Yeah, you're
around
not
and
supposed to.
overdose.
Right. I'm like, you're supposed to kind of like hold, you know. What am I talking about? I'm not a pharmacist. I don't know shit.
It say take
Okay.
the water. That's what it say.
So tomorrow, hopefully hopefully child Kenny will be
No, give
tomorrow.
me.
But we
Who knows? I work with the worst crew tomorrow, so we'll see. Shit, I might have to take a
said
shot
it
while I'm
takes
at
an
work.
hour to settle. Oh Lord.
Not an
And
hour.
he
I
took
need
3.
instant
Tomorrow we're
relief.
gonna do a mock draft. Okay.
Oh, I love the mock
Oh,
drafts.
The mock draft's gonna be fun. So we're gonna figure out where we're gonna be sending people. I'm gonna try to see if I can do it. I don't know. We'll try to do it like tier list style. So
Can
we'll
I
go
be
to the tier list
NXT?
site and we'll try to pull up the current roster on the tier list site. Usually they're pretty updated. They keep it updated over there. And we'll see how it goes. He said, yeah, you be quiet because I had enough of you.
No, oh,
Who are you talking to, Rico?
me. You know he talking to me.
Rico, you just be getting on folks' nerves, child. That don't make no sense. They love you, but damn. Why you be messing with him so?
nigga,
Oh my lord.
that was banquet Salisbury
It's
steak.
okay because there are days he gets on my nerves.
Child.
I just don't broadcast it.
He said
But
I
that's
this is my
all.
baby.
That's all brotherly
As much
love right
pain as I was
there. That's all
getting,
brotherly love.
their unconditional love made me feel a hell of a lot better. Oh,
Because them
Donnie,
kids
you're
done
such
my
a
job.
father. He's such a
He's a
father.
father.
Except for
He's such a
Tommy. Tommy's
father.
cool. You know?
He's
Oh my god. Oh, and then
yeah,
y'all. I
yeah.
don't know
My
if I should
uncle know
say
when to
this
shut the fuck
now.
up. You're so mean.
Not always. Not always.
Oh, Brandy, you late to the party.
Yeah, Brandy, we finna close out. Tomorrow we gonna do the mock
Mm.
draft. I said I'll try to
Don't
make
be
sure
party
that
or the party. Whatever
I
the
got
fuck
all
that
of
shit
the
go.
names from NXT, from Raw, and from SmackDown, and we'll do a mock draft and we'll
Is
do
it
it.
the draftable names from NXT? Because you know
Yeah, the
all of
draftable
them.
names.
Right? You
And
know,
we'll make sure I put
it's like two
everybody's
or
name
three
in there
people.
and we'll have a whole roster for each one. And
Put Metaphor on SmackDown.
she is getting on my nerves.
Yes. Yes.
So
Well,
we'll do that tomorrow and we'll talk about the NXT North American Championship and who should be in that tournament and who should win that
Fallon,
tournament.
Fallon,
I
Fallon.
can't with her. And yeah, we'll do SBC chat tomorrow as well, like we always do.
watch Metaphor actually go to SmackDown too, just because Kenny said it.
Oh, and we should talk about who should win the new women's world championship and
Me,
who should be the champion and what we're gonna do.
Kenny, go to bed.
What was that?
That was Kenny.
me. I
She
no,
said,
you know who should
me.
win that tournament? Ariana Grace.
That's it. We have had enough.
Yeah,
I'm so tired of her shit.
she's
Good night,
so
B Jeffers,
funny.
because that's a good cue. Y'all, I'll
Me.
see y'all tomorrow. I'm gonna go live again tomorrow at I think I'm gonna go live at 8:30.
It's so early.
Girl,
I'm
ain't none of
gonna
these.
screen record that when we get off of this. I'm gonna screen record that and send it to the group chat because that shit had me fucking dead.
She said, "What was that?"
What the fuck was it? It was so loud.
She just choked up my spit.
Yeah,
Just for
that's why you
that,
coughing.
this is what Kitty get.
Bye bye, bitch.
I'm sick of her bullshit.